You took our daughter back to the future?
Wait, Scott!
And we're back. Welcome back to Mr. Flamingo Reviews.
Woo!
You'll never believe it. You
Me?
will never believe it.
I'll never believe it.
I've never done this before in my life.
You haven't?
Okay, I have. I'm reviewing The Flash.
No!
Season 5.
Oh.
Season 5, folks.
God.
Season 5. I love this show. Season 5 focuses on the aftermath of the destruction of Clifford DeVoe's satellite and the creation of meta tech. Meta-infused technology.
Okay, alright.
As well as the big bad of this season, Cicada.
Oh my god, dude. They just keep getting worse.
Now, to be fair, Cicada's not that bad. At the start. At first, pretty interesting. Metahuman serial killer who goes after other metahumans. Cicada's big thing is twofold. He has a dagger that dampens other metahumans' powers, and he can eat hits like nobody's business.
Okay. Is the dagger like create a barrier around him or something? Like an automatic
It makes a barrier that depowers any other metahumans, and then he just beats them up and kills them.
So like, is it like always on, or is it
If they're in the vicinity.
So it's a passive barrier, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it's also akin to, like, it's whole thing. It's a very Thor's hammer kind of situation. He controls the dagger.
Okay.
So their whole shtick is, how do we get the dagger away from Cicada and destroy it? So they go over all the bells and whistles. They discover the dagger only dampens metahumans that were created with dark matter. So somebody like Killer Frost, who was technically
Dark
sort of
matter?
Yeah, that was all the way back in season 1.
Okay.
Particle accelerator explodes, releases a blast of dark matter,
Oh, okay.
transforms some people into metahumans.
Wait, but that's not the Flash.
The Flash has within the realm of the show.
Okay.
The Flash's stuff comes from
Dark matter?
yeah.
Okay.
The only one of the only people that has a metahuman powers that is not dark matter related is Killer Frost, who in this season gets retconned into having always been there due to some experiments by her dad.
Whack.
I look at season 5 on a whole, and I think this one, even for me, and I don't normally say this, and maybe it's also because of like consistently watching this show, this one got kind of tiring.
They've all been tiring. You just
No,
never
everything's
notice.
been great. This one kind of tiring. Orland Dwyer, the man behind the cicada mask, he was so interesting at the start, and then he just got really, really lame. Because he always just, like, when he didn't have his mask, he always just spoke like this the whole time. Kind of whack.
Kind of crack.
And then about halfway through the season, they kill him. Right? Oh, spoilers ahead for The Flash season 5. About halfway through the season, they kill him. And they replace him with his niece from the future.
Oh, time traveling shenanigans.
Who's also Cicada.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kill her. And then
nice.
The big bad was the Reverse Flash all along.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, that's what the people want. You got me back in.
Uh-huh.
However long, I think it was like 22 or 23 episodes this season.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first 21 of those, I was like, oh, it's getting kind of tiring.
They're
But then
all
when they were
getting
like,
tiring.
it's the Reverse Flash all along, I was like, that's what the people want. That's what I'm here for. Let's go. All jokes aside, The Flash season 5 is also what I refer to as the death of the season-long villain, because even if it was two different
Because they killed the
cicadas,
season villain.
sure, but other than that,
Nice.
Cicada as a whole kind of just overstayed his welcome.
They all overstayed. Just like the Thinker.
That's not true. The Thinker, pretty epic. As you can remember from our last debate that ended with us agreeing to disagree.
That ended with you agreeing to forfeit the debate.
I never forfeited. I forfeited our Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. Yeah. I don't know. That was my big gripe. Writing was pretty fine all around.
Was terrible.
CW does a fine job.
CW does a terrible job.
The crossover of the season, I believe the crossover for that season was
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
No, Elseworlds.
Crisis on Elseworlds.
No, just Elseworlds.
Crisis on X.
No, that was the season before. This was just Elseworlds. Elseworlds was a lot of fun, allowing for John Wesley Shipp to reprise his role as Barry Allen from the 90s show. Goodness. I don't know what you guys want from me. That season was super conflicting, because this was quality writing, super good writing.
CW levels of
I love this writing. This is the kind of writing that you can expect from us here in the future.
No, please. I expect us to do better.
but in terms of like villain, it was very nonsensical. In terms of the Harrison Wells of the season, they made him some random Frenchman. I don't know. There's not a lot to say about this one.
Don't watch it.
No, watch it though. You gotta. This is the best live action Flash you'll get.
Bless you.
Thank you. This is the best. This is the best. Check out Grant Gustin on Broadway.
It's the CW.
CW puts out peak after peak.
No,
Have you guys seen Superman and Lois? What a good show.
Not yet.
You should see that one. That's all jokes aside, that's a really good show. Gosh.
Does it fall for the issues of the CW?
No.
Okay, yes, I will.
But the CW has no issues.
Clearly they do if they had to change their programming to golf 24/7.
And WWE NXT. Gosh. You know what? I know what we're going to talk about. I've been Mr. Flamingo Reviews. Good night.